Coffee?
Okay, we're going to go ahead and move to the carpet. So when I call your numbers, I just want you to kind of line up 1 through 5, and the rest of y'all can just fill in next to them, okay? So 1 through 5, go ahead and come to the carpet. 6 through 10, go ahead and come to the carpet. And 11 through 20, go ahead and come to the carpet. Just leave that there. Y'all just go ahead and come and fill in. Caleb, Curtis, Travis, you can sit right here for me. Just find a spot on the carpet. Nicholas, Madison, just have a spot. There you go. All right, some of y'all kind of scoot back that way. Eli, will y'all just scoot back that way a little bit? Just fill in. That's just fine. Leave it there. All right, so guys, what do you think we're going to learn about today? Rocks. Thank you for raising your hand. So let's talk about how many types of rocks are there? There's 3 different types of rocks. Put your thumb up if you learned anything about 3 different kind of rocks in the video. Put your thumb up if you learned something. All right, who can tell me something they learned? Madison, what did you learn about rocks in the video?
That one of them can get squished.
One of them gets squished and compacted down. Do you remember which rock that was? This one right here? So it says, I am formed by layers of sediment being squished together like under the ocean. So imagine all those sediments at the bottom of the ocean. Because would you really think that water was heavy?
Yeah.
Is water ever? But imagine the ocean, how heavy that probably is on top of that sand and all that sediment on the bottom. It keeps squishing it and squishing it and squishing it. All right, so how many different types of rocks did we learn about? There's what kind of Madison? There's 3 different kinds. Put your thumb up if you can tell me one of them. Just one. I just want one example. Travis, can you tell me one of the ones that you learned about? Can you say it? Metamorphic. Awesome job. Who can tell me another one? That's one. Rashad, what's another one? Tell me what it is. We watched the video. Say it. Say it. What does it start with? Igneous. Everybody say igneous.
Igneous.
Igneous. Who's got the 3rd one? Samaya. Sedimentary. And guys, you know the one thing you can learn about sedimentary, it's got the word sediment in it. And it talks about I am formed by layers of sediment. So looky here. The word sediment is in the word sedimentary. Mr. Belushi used to say it was sedimentary, but it's sedimentary. I had to learn that last year. All right, so there's 3 different types of rocks. I'm going to read it. It says, I am igneous. I am made when hot magma. Where do you get hot magma from? Eli? A volcano. Is it that red stuff when it comes out?
Yeah.
And then it turns into what?
Rock.
It turns into like a hard rock, a stone. It said, I cool very quickly. I am from a volcano. This next one is I am sedimentary. It says, I am formed by layers of sediment being squished together like under the ocean. And our last one is I am metamorphic. I have been changed. This is the really neat one. It says, I have been changed by pressure or heat, even though I used to be igneous or sedimentary. So it can be, the metamorphic comes from those 2 rocks, hands down. I'm going to read a story. You know, I love this story. I used to read it last year a lot, and then my kids would read it last year. It's called Rocks. And it's called Hard, Soft, Smooth, and Rough. We're going to read this quickly because I want you to get to your activities, okay? It says, they have a table of contents. That means it's a nonfiction. It says, the story of rocks. See the rock at your feet, pick it up, hold it with your hands. It is smooth and sparkling. It is soft and sandy. It is marked with the shape of a shell. Look closely at a rock and you can learn this story. A lot of things can happen to rocks. They can crack, they can break into a million tiny pieces. They can be pressed or squeezed together. Rocks can even melt. Pools of hot melted rock hide deep inside the earth. Where would you find those at? Below a what? A volcano. Ooh, that hot. You might see specks or larger stripes of different colors in your rock. These specks and stripes are different kinds of minerals. Minerals are the basic building blocks of rocks. Now we'll learn a lot more about minerals when we get past learning it out about our rocks, okay? Rubies and diamonds are minerals. People carve them into gems that sparkle in necklaces and rings. Ooh, who's a girl who likes necklaces and rings? Madison, you will. Igneous rocks. Rocks form in 3 ways. In the first way, melted rock bubbles up from inside the earth. Then it cools down and becomes hard, igneous rocks. If your rock looks like a block of glass, it may be obsidian. Obsidian is an igneous rock that bubbled up from inside the earth and cooled off above the ground. Rough, freckled granite is an igneous rock and cool underground. As we see a lot of granite out there in the playground and stuff like that.
You use it for the countertop.
You can use granite for your countertop. That's a little bit different kind of granite, but yes, it's used like that. Sedimentary rocks also form when sand and other natural things are squeezed together until they turn hard. The second kind of rock is called sedimentary rocks. These rocks are a little softer than igneous rocks. Plants, animals' bodies, shells, and chips of other rocks pile up on the bottom of the oceans and rivers. This mixture is called sediment. As the mixture piles up, it gets heavy and the sediment at the bottom gets squeezed together. It turns harder and harder until it is rock. Sedimentary rock. This rock can take millions of years to form. If you see grains of crumbly sand and rocks, it might be a sandstone. Dull and gritty sandstone. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock made of sand, red, brown, green, and yellow. If you see squiggles and bumps from little shells and skeletons in your rocks, it might be limestone. Limestone is another sedimentary rock that is made from shells from ocean animals that lived long ago. Some sedimentary rocks tell stories about the past stories of forgotten forests and vanished seas. They tell tales of creatures that swam, slithered, or crept. Fossils are made from plants and animals that
Mr.
died.
Bluesky,
Yes, ma'am?
we need Alicia for early dismissal.
She's on her way.
Thank you.
Fossils are made from plants and animals that died thousands or millions of years ago. The plants and animals become buried in layers of sediment. Over time, they turned into rocks. Metamorphic rocks. The third kind of rock is made from other rocks. Heat and pressure deep inside the earth can change rocks from one kind to another. Metamorphic rocks can come from igneous or sedimentary rocks. After time, the heat and pressure can even turn a metamorphic rock into a new metamorphic rock. You have one too. If your rock is hard and full of colorful swirls, it might be marble. Marble is a metamorphic rock made from limestone that cooled inside the earth. So now, yay! We love books. Okay, so now guys, what you're going to do now, I've got 3 groups. Really cool groups. One group is going to be back at the table. That's going to be station 1, okay? So when I count you off, you'll know where to go. Station 1 is at the back of the room. Station 2 is at the door. And station 3 is at the front of the room, okay? Everybody got it? 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to count you off, and that's where you're going to go. And I'll come up there to you, and I'll bring you any other supplies that you might need, okay? The back already has their clay, you have the sand and rocks, and you have the string. So get started with yours. So when I count you off for number 1, you're going to get up and go. 1, 2, 3. 1. Y'all get up and go. Go to your station. 1, go. 2, number 2, yes. 3. 3s are in the front up here. Caleb, 1, 2, 3. Samaya, 1, 2. I'm back on the my filing cabinet. Madison's 2, 3. Jaden, 3, 2.
No, oh, sorry.
3,
Okay.
2. Haley's 1.
Okay.
Rashad, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I'm going to bring out some pencils. And guys, go ahead and get started. You've got your directions. Each one of y'all grab one.
Is this one?
This is one, yes. Y'all don't need pencils. You got all yours. You guys spread out. Spread out. Spread out. What number are you?
No, that's mine. Give me it.
And you're number 3. And here's where you're at. This is everybody here is number 3.
I don't know.
Alright, please pass out pencils.
I wasn't paying attention.
And guys, kind of split up. There's 3 different kits up here. Scoot back, Nicholas.
Or do you want to
Make a circle.
I didn't want to consider this. Okay.
Make a circle. Alright, so now, there's 3 different sets here, okay? So what you're going to do, you've got examples up here. You're going to take out a rock. Guys, make sure you put it back in the right section. Just leave it in the center. Make sure that you take out the number. And guys, the rocks have matching numbers. Like this is D. You can come up here and find a D. Like this one's a number 3. So if you come up here, you're matching. Number 3 is a fluorite. So you're going to look at it. Is it a rock or a mineral? So decide if it's a rock or a mineral. You can decide, is it a small, medium, or large rock? How does it feel? What is the texture of it? Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it bumpy? So you're going to have to kind of look at the rock. Okay? So there's 3 kits here. And the last one is the color. Make sure you put the color, please. So you're going to look at this, okay? Choose the different rocks. The person next to you do not have to choose the same rock, okay? So I'm going to put there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Nicholas, tell me your name again. Amir. So y'all 3 are going to do this one together, okay? Jaden, you and Nikiria are going to take this over here. All right, Madison, you and Diego, we all work with this one together. And y'all don't have to choose the same rocks, okay? But you can kind of, like, if you want each other's opinion, you can ask, okay? All right, we good to go? All right. Huh? You're in this group. All right. It looks like it had another rock attached to it sometime. You know, it probably did. It probably was a much larger rock at one time. See? How does it feel? What's the texture that you think? Is it rough? It's kind of smooth. Do you think it has a little edges in it? Alright guys. Are you making me a rock? What kind of rock are you making?
Maybe so.
So look. You can get a couple of these together, guys. Yeah, y'all can make a bigger rock. Squish it. Squish it. Make it flat like this.
She can go down the road.
Get you some rocks and some sand.
When she meant 3, she
Because you want to really get this mixed up together. Okay?
Mr. Ross's name is
And you may have to add, you can add even different colors in there. You might make a mess, it's alright. We'll clean it up.
I'm doing it. My aunt.
Yeah? Alright, so you keep mashing it together.
President Riley. Ha ha.
You getting it all squished together? Are you getting it, Caleb? Yours is still flat, isn't it?
Well, I'm sitting on this thing that's soft.
And watch. When you tie it together, you're going to create something really cool. Watch, you ready? You want to see mine?
But I can do this. I can do this. I'm leaning against.
You're going to break it in half, and then you can really start to examine the inside of your rock. And you get to see the different layers. So you may want to kind of mix like a couple colors of clay together.
6 minutes.
And just mix it really well.
I know how to do that.
Alright? Y'all keep working with that.
We figure out what it is.
Gavin, you may want to scoot back that way a little bit to give Samaya a little more room.
Thank you. You know you meant 5 people.
I meant 5 people.
Yeah, for one time.
No, I had a different. No, I had it.
Gavin, me,
I'm good.
I'm not good.
You're working. Guys, think about what you. Hey guys, think about the different. What's sedimentary? What's the example of a sedimentary? What are some characteristics?
We already have one.
Okay. Did you already?
Because the dots go to the bottom.
Did you figure it out?
Yes. I did.
Excellent.
I'm the smart one. I'm the brains of the
You're gonna make it into a ball. You're gonna make it into a
brain of the country.
I'm the brain. You're gonna cut it in half. Which means that brain of the dog. So get it all squished together, and that way when you cut it in half, you see all the different rocks and different sediments in there.
But it's just like
Imagine.
Did I just say that, Carter?
Where's mine? Did you get mine? Did you squish mine and yours with yours? Imagine, pretend like you're mashing it on like the ocean. All the way, all that. It's heavy and heavy. All that weight is on this.
This is a rock. This is rock. That's a regular rock. Okay, no. That's a regular rock. That's a regular rock. Alright.
Alright, excellent. Did you go get a reference? Did you need something to help you with? Okay. Okay, so you're in that group, baby. Are you in the group with Nakaria? Okay. So what's your first rock, Nakaria? What number is it? It's a 2. So number 2 is a what? It's a calcite.
This is the tiny
Calcite right here. Because all these are what? They're all minerals.
Is this rock or a mineral?
What is it?
It's
Pyrite. So what are your types of rocks? What number is that? No, this is pyrite. You know what? Who knows another name for pyrite? What? Why do you think they call it that? It looks like gold, but it's not really gold. Yeah, this book right here. Can I hold it for a sec? This book is really good resource for you to look at. So there's a lot of good resources out there. You can go get a book if you need extra help. Are you getting them, Addison? Look at you! Which ones did you do? Did you pull out 2 different kinds? So, did you learn that the same minerals could be shaped and feel differently? Do they feel the same? No. Do they even look the same? No. But they're the same mineral. Yeah. One. It's kind of clear. Let me see. Which one is this one? What number is it? What is it called? Do you know? Is it which one? What number is it? Is that the quartz? Is that one? Or is it over here? It was in there. You know, actually, I think it belongs over there. I know. It was smooth. Does it have like different textures in it? Which one's that? Which one's that? It's a fluorite. Do you know that's when I think it's really pretty? I like the fluorite because I like the green.
I told you it was gold.
Kids, but what do they call it? What do they call it, Nicholas? Fool's gold. Well, that's the real gold. That's a nugget. But he's telling me that mineral is called pyrite. It is.
No, it's the pressure.
Look at here. Do you see the different layers of the rock and the different sediments? Because imagine, If the rocks were on the bottom, and then you had a layer of a different sediment, and then you had another layer that had a different colors. See?
No, you're right.
They are different. I can see yours. Do you want to take it home and show Mama later too? The rock you created.